Okay guys, I get a pretty consistent stream of messages asking me how I decide what ends up on this channel and what doesn't. And the honest answer is that most things don't make the cut. Not because they're obviously bad, but because they're not obviously good enough for me to put my name behind them. And that bar has gotten higher the longer I've been doing this, because I've seen enough platforms come and go to know that the first impression almost never tells you anything useful. It's what happens after you've been inside something for a few weeks that actually matters. So the platform I've got open right now cleared that bar. I've been running it for about 6 weeks, and the picture that's built up over that time is clear enough that I'm ready to talk about it. Today, I'm just going to do that in the most direct way I know how. So this is where everything lives. Session setup, live data feed, all the controls I need during a run, nothing tucked away somewhere unintuitive. Okay, so first thing on my end is picking a token, and I want to take a moment here. It operates on multi-chain architecture, which means right now I'm looking at different assets I can choose to work with. And the practical implication of that is that I'm not adapting my approach to fit what the platform supports. I'm just selecting whatever aligns best with what I'm holding. Good. Next is power configuration. So what I'm doing here is setting the operational intensity for this session, the resource allocation and processing depth. And the reason I treat this configuration step seriously, because these parameters have a direct effect on the fee at the end. So this is an actual decision point, not just a formality. All right, launching it. Okay, session's running, console is live right here, and it gives me system-level visibility into what's actually happening rather than just a high-level status update. So I'm going to let this run for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then I'll walk through the withdrawal process from start to finish. All right, pop-up is right here, and session is done, and is showing me the exact BTC output from this run right here. So here I'm entering my receiving address for Bitcoin. Okay, next step, and that's the platform's charge for the session, derived from the configuration I had set and the total active runtime. All was predictable, nothing that shifts after I've already committed to a configuration. And I want to draw attention to this. I'm not restricted to any particular asset when it comes to settling this. I can choose the most practical for me at this exact moment. There's also a wallet connect option, but I settled this manually so the entire sequence is visible and nothing happens off screen. Good, now I'm tapping confirm, and here I need to wait a few minutes while it's sitting in processing. That should clear pretty fast. Okay, I want to spend just a moment grounding everyone on what cloud mining is at a mechanical level, because I know people arrive at content like this from different starting points, and a shared foundation makes the rest of the discussion more useful. Instead of investing in physical mining hardware, running it at home, absorbing power costs, and dealing with the maintenance and degradation that comes with it, I use industrial computing infrastructure that's already operational inside a professional data center. I set parameters, and the system handles the actual computational workload on their side, and the mined output routes directly to my specified wallet address. No hardware on my end, no technical setup, no ongoing operational costs. I'm connecting to infrastructure that already exists at scale and directing the results toward myself. And because that user-facing model looks so frictionless, it's always attracted projects that replicate the surface of it without any of the underlying infrastructure. So a few things that are now just baked into how I look at anything new. First thing, I go through the entire product end-to-end multiple times. I mean a proper methodical walkthrough of every single feature the platform claims to offer. And I do that more than once, because the first run through anything tells you relatively little. It's the second and third time that you start catching the things that didn't register initially. Second thing is functionality under real conditions. I check whether it actually performs consistently every time I interact with it, because a lot of platforms will show you something that works once and then quietly breaks under repeated use. And that pattern tells you a lot about the stability of what's running underneath. Okay, so I want to leave you with something that has actual weight behind it rather than a general sign-off. After weeks and just under 30 sessions on this platform, running across different configuration setups and session durations, the thing that stands out most clearly isn't any individual result, it's the consistency of all of them taken together. Every session ran the way the platform described it would. Every withdrawal processed cleanly and arrived where it was supposed to. And nothing across any of those 30 runs produced a moment where I had to stop and reconsider what I was looking at. And I think that's worth more than any single impressive number I could show you, because consistency over time is exactly what bad projects can't sustain.